Hola hermanos, my name is Corey Mintz, and this week in my Fed column I'm talking about comfort food, which in the simplest possible terms means something you ate when you were a little kid and it makes you happy to eat it now. So this can be something different to everyone. I'm going to make some Kugel today, and if you're a Jew or an Eastern European, you probably know this is a baked dish. You cut squares, the top is crispy. I'm going to show you a looser version that my mom made for me when I was a little bald child. Okay, so what Kugel is, or what this version of Kugel is going to be some noodles, any kind of egg noodles. These are just some ones I found in Chinatown with cottage cheese, a little cinnamon, raisins, brown sugar, and some butter. All right, my mom used to make, what did she use? I think she would have used like Lancia brand broad egg noodles. I've definitely made this with my own homemade pappardelle. In this case, I was just in a Chinatown grocery store. I found some noodles that had egg in them. They were yellowy, good enough. I'm gonna add just a pinch of salt to this, not the same amount that I would if I was making pasta. Okay, you may ask, as I add what seems like a lot of sugar, because it is a lot of sugar, Corey, is this a dessert? And I would say, well, I definitely ate it for lunch when I was a kid, and yet I think it's a dessert. I think, you know what? It was the olden days. We used to have dessert for lunch. Let that simmer away. Test our noodles. That tastes like my childhood. The good parts of it, at least, not to oversell, but that's a potent thing, as evidenced by the University of Southampton researchers. They did a study about nostalgia using scents and music, and their participants reported feeling increased self-esteem and sense of continuity, social connectedness, meaning of life, and optimism. So it's really, it's no small thing selling food with nostalgia. Oh, hello. Scientific advisor. You may remember my scientific advisor, Laura Adams.
Did you read the original research papers written by the
researchers? I skimmed, yeah, okay. Sure.
Was it double blind? What was the sample size? How did they operationalize their definitions?
I don't have all that information, but I will for you next week. Send me an email. Until then, for thestar.com, I'm Corey Mintz with my scientific advisor, Laura Adams, and I will see you next week.